Hi everyone, this is VK. Welcome to Smid World. Here I am with another video.
In this video, we'll discuss about seminar on gear solutions. There are Symetro gearbox and AUTOX. Introduction to old FLS gear units, Symetro and AUTOX. Introduction to maintenance of gear units. General inspection methods of gear units. Accessories or spare parts. Symetro gear design, balance wheel in balance. The tooth forces on the two low speed pinions will balance the tooth forces on the balance wheel in vertical direction via high change of balance bearing, and the guide ring will ensure that backlash between the balance wheel and the pinion is present at all times. Uh, Rings are acting as progressive springs. You can see sketch. Axial forces will be outbalanced by the herringbone cut teeth. The balance bearing will balance the weight of the torsion shaft and the balance wheel. The balance bearing will balance the weight of the torsion shaft and the balance wheel. The balance wheel will be independent of the mill runout due to flexible of the membrane couplings. Symetro lubricating system. Red mark indicates the flow of the oil. ATOX TDVL, ATOX TTVL. Vertical mill with ATOX gearbox. ATOX TDVL spare parts. Thrust bearing hydrodynamic. You can see in picture thrust assembly. Hydrodynamic lubrication. Support with inclination facilities. LP oil supply. Filtered and cooled. Oil bath with level gauge. 1 PT 100 sensors in shoe. 1 PT 100 sensor in oil bath. ATOX TTVL. You can see here individual parts. How gear assembled. ATOX TTVL spare parts. ATOX gearings and specifications. Assembly in workshop. Bevel gears with case hardened Kingberg cycloploid HPG toothing. Helical pinions case hardened to 58 HRC and grounded with end relief. Helical wheels through hardened to HB 345 and hobbled with top and bottom relief. Semi-hydrostatic thrust bearing. Semi-hydrostatic thrust bearings submerged in oil bath and covered with babbitt metal. Hydrodynamic lubrication with low pressure oil between the shoes, supplying cooled and filtered oil to the slide ring. Hydrostatic lubrication with the high pressure oil supplied through a pressure pocket in the shoes. Maximum specific pressure 1.67 Newton per mm square at the rate of PT 800 kilonewtons. Maintenance. 3 ways to do maintenance: run to failure, time based maintenance, and condition based maintenance. Time based maintenance is good while condition based maintenance is better. Maintenance. Save money by doing scheduled maintenance and keeping spare part stock on a minimum. Avoid unexpected breakdowns of machinery. Increasing productivity and quality. Increase secured by avoiding breakdowns. Increase reliability by securing continuity in the production. General inspection methods of gear units. Equipment condition can be evaluated by monitoring the following: general condition, vibration, temperature, tooth condition, and tooth contact prints. Inspection of teeth, inspection of bearings, inspection of lubricating system, inspection of safety system, check of oil conditions. General inspection methods of gear units. Visual inspection of gear unit. Safe seals, condition and leakage. Check the condition and leakage. Are all connections tight? Are inspection glasses and components clean? or protective screens around the shafts, etc. in place and okay. Missing bolts, condition of couplings in and out shafts, access to important inspection places free, eventual rust protection, okay. Vibration, all rotating machinery vibrates. If you place your hand on a rotating machine, you will feel the vibrations. These vibrations provide useful information about the condition of the machine. The forces that cause damage in a machine act between the rotating parts. These forces can be measured by monitoring the vibrations on the outside of the machine because the inner forces and outer vibrations are interrelated via transfer functions called mobility. A body is said to vibrate when it performs an oscillating motion about a reference position. The numbers of times a complete motion cycle takes place during the period of 1 second is called the frequency and is measured in hertz. Vibration measurements. Vibration can be measured in displacement, velocity, and acceleration. Vibration analysis. Roughly speaking, vibrations measurements or analysis can be divided into two main categories: broadband measurement, narrowband measurement, or frequency analysis. Broadband measurements. The basic form of vibration measurement and vibration analysis consists of measuring broadband values RMS root mean square within certain frequency ranges, for example 3 to 2000 Hz and 200 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Comparing the measurements with the previous recordings gives an impression of stability of the machine's performance. The measurements can also be benchmarked against national, international, or INO standards. Comparing against such standards will show whether there is a problem in a particular machine, but very rarely what the problem consists of. Narrowband analysis. A narrowband measurement expresses the energy content of the machine's components. The purpose of frequency analysis is to break down the vibration signals into contents of individual frequencies. A narrowband measurement can be shown in a vibration spectrum in which all the forces acting within the machinery are represented by peak value. Temperature in gear unit. Temperature measurements in a good indicator as to gear running condition for normal operating temperatures. Rising oil temperature in general in gear unit can be caused by increased ambient temperature or decreased ventilation, insufficient cooling, damaged teeth, increased load to the gear unit, malfunction of temperature sensors or regulative valves, insufficient oil flow to the bearing. Raising oil flow temperature is a gear unit due to other sources than the bearing itself. That's a bearing failure. Tooth conditions, normal run-in, destructive pitting, misalignment. You can see here different tooth conditions, damaged tooth. So by seeing this, you can observe that there is a problem in gear. You need to do maintenance or overhauling work. Inspection of teeth, example A, initial corrective or running in pitting. You can see observe pitting on the tooth of gearbox. You can see pitting on gear tooth. Inspection of teeth, destructive pitting, accessories or spare parts, vibration equipment, Symetro, new rotating parts, bearing device, oil condition unit, sensors, oil and temperature, couplings and bearings. Torques, torque ring connections, coupling, bearings, built-in vibration sensors. PCH 1008 vibration monitor. You can see in picture the specifications of that. Symetro accessories, new rotary parts, AGMA service factor greater than 2-3 for strength and greater than 2 or 8 for durability. Case hardened HS plus LS points with improved flank protection, tip and end relief. Through hardened gear wheel with high ductility, improved surface finish and quality, cheaper than a new replacement gear, easy erection less than 2 weeks, well-known design for maintenance crew. Symetro accessories, barring device type TTVL, turns the gear at about 2% of normal speed.